welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, and I'm doing my 7th month braces update. Today is 7 months of my treatment, so I'm going to just show you what they look like right now. Here, actually, let me take that off. Okay, ready? Okay, and then here's the top. And the bottom. Okay. All right, so that's where we're at. We're at 7 months. I can't believe it. It's crazy. But I was going to film outside today, but we have a plumber coming in and working on our plumbing. We're renting the downstairs of a house, and I woke up yesterday to a bubble in the ceiling in the bathroom. So that's fun. So hopefully they'll get that fixed. But yeah, it's actually been an ongoing problem for basically the entire time we've been here. But hopefully they'll get it fixed. So yeah, it's so great. Fortunately, the leak is dripping into the toilet, but still, when you go to the bathroom, it's like, drip, drip, drip. It's like, because you don't know where the water's coming from. No idea. Anyway, so I was going to go outside and film because it's beautiful outside, but the guy's out there working on the plumbing thing, and so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm filming inside today. So my teeth, I've noticed in the front, have shifted slightly. I actually looked on I was looking at my last video, and I noticed that this tooth right here has moved forward just a tad, and this one hasn't yet. So I don't know if you can see that right here. This front tooth is just slightly, I think this front tooth is where it needs to be, and this one just needs to move up just enough to meet. Because if I run my tongue behind this tooth, it doesn't meet up with this one. Like, these teeth meet up together, and these ones don't. So if you look, you can kind of see over here too that it needs to move up just enough, and then I'll be able to bite down. Actually, I can kind of bite down already. It's just right now, technically, we have a little bit of a cross bite going on right here. So yeah, and the gap is slightly bigger. It's not that much bigger, but it's slightly bigger. Man, I cannot wait to get a bracket on that tooth. But like, it's actually harder for me to put my tongue in the front of this tooth, which is good. It's a good thing. I'm so used to being able to actually put my tongue all the way around this tooth. I can a little bit, but not as much as I used to, so that's good. My bite's pretty much the same. I did notice yesterday that these teeth down here were a little sore when I was brushing my teeth, so I'm really, really hoping that they start expanding. This side hasn't really changed. I feel like my bottom teeth are like this. They're just slightly lopsided. So I can almost bite down back here. I'm just testing my bite, because these teeth meet first, my front teeth, and then like these don't meet like at all. You can tell I'm biting down all the way, and I can't. The ones in the very, very back, I can kind of meet together. These ones, I don't know, it's just funky. My bite's all funky. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know a lot of you viewers out there have commented on my smile and my elastics and everything. And I even had my mother-in-law call me and go, "Oh my gosh, you're smiling more." I'm like, "I am? Really? Was I not smiling before?" She's like, "No, not really. I mean, you're a happy person, but I can tell you weren't happy with your smile." And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm smiling more, which is good. So, and my face has changed quite a bit. It's not as, I don't know, it's definitely rounded out. I don't have a round face. I kind of have an oval face a little bit. For the longest time, I thought I had like, what is it, a heart-shaped, because I have a widow's peak right here, so I thought I had a heart-shaped. But heart-shaped faces tend to be a little bit more fuller here. So I'm kind of in between an oval and a heart shape right now, which is nice, actually. It kind of makes my mouth look a little bit fuller, because growing up, I always felt like my lips were really thin. And I think it was probably because of my bite, the way that my teeth were lining up. So I noticed now that my lips look a little bit bigger and more fuller, which is kind of cool. Forever, I never wore like anything on my lips besides chapstick and maybe lip gloss here and there, because I never really liked like my smile. Like, I mean, it didn't stop me from smiling, but it was like just this one thing. If I could change this one thing, and it's changing. So excited. Anyway, so I will update you in 2 more weeks, and then you know, hopefully we'll see some changes. This is very minor, but it was enough for me to look into the mirror. Actually, no, I didn't look into the mirror. I bit on my food. Like, I bit down and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I can actually bite down. My teeth are touching. For people that don't understand, I've never been able to do that, ever. If you actually go to my first video, you can see why. My front teeth never met. I was never able to bite down on my food. Sandwiches were not my friend. Biting on salad, lettuce, anything that's really thin, I just avoided. But now I can probably bite through things, and I can actually break through things. I actually bit through, what was it? I think I bit through some bread. Like, it's just a piece of bread. And my bite looks so foreign. I'm not used to my bite being that wide and this straight, because I'm so used to my front teeth being farther forward and my side teeth farther behind, and it kind of looked like a little rabbit, you know? But now it looks more like my husband's bite, which is crazy. His teeth are nigh on perfect. Naturally, yeah, he never had braces. So I always envy that. Darn you, genetics. Thanks, Grandma. She had pretty bad teeth too. But, you know, that's the English. We've got bad teeth over there. So, anyway, I will update you in 2 more weeks. I'll see you then. Okay, I am back 2 weeks later, and we're still in month 7, and I think we're like week 28 or something. I don't know. I lost count. But here we are in April, and here's my update for this week. Here's what my teeth look like right now. Let me take this out. Okay. All right, and here's what, my lip keeps getting caught. Here's what the top looks like. And the bottom. Okay, so I was actually looking back in the last couple of weeks, and I don't see a lot of change. However, there has been a lot of pain. So let's see, I think it was last week for 4 days straight. It was like, it started Tuesday morning. I woke up with mouth pain. My entire bottom row was in pain, and then it didn't stop. until about Thursday, Friday-ish. And that's when I actually started feeling normal again. But this entire bottom row was completely sore. I had to take ibuprofen. And every once in a while, it would be a little bit sore here and a little bit sore here. So I've been looking for changes for that pain, because obviously pain means something's going to happen. Something's going to move. So I've been looking every day, and like I can't see much change. Notice how this tooth right here is slowly moving. Honestly, it hasn't really changed. I'm just waiting for things to start shifting. But I think the only noticeable change is this tooth right here. It's a little hard to see in the camera, but it's slowly moving forward. And I have noticed a little bit that up here, it's like there's a little bit more room to expand, so that's interesting. And you can see how much more my teeth need to move on both sides. Because right now, all of my bottom teeth are kind of like this. And they need to be like that. So there's still a lot of room for movement. So I am curious how my teeth are going to look like in the next couple of weeks. And I'm trying to focus on this tooth in particular, because it needs to move forward. But it hasn't yet. I find that interesting. Anyway. So, I had my family visit last week during my pain session. And I can't tell you how many people are like, oh my gosh, your face looks so different. You look like so-and-so, and they look like you. And, well, yeah, that makes sense. We're siblings. That makes sense. Of course, we look like each other. But, people are like, wow, your face is just so different. You look so good. I'm like, oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm actually seeing some resemblance to some of my siblings. For the longest time, I'm like, I don't really look like any of my siblings, but I do feel like I look like a few now. We've got a very similar face shape, similar smiles, and the other day, my husband was brushing his teeth, and I come into the bathroom to brush my teeth, and he looks at me and he goes, you have a beautiful smile. I'm like, aw, thank you. He's never said that. I mean, he loves me, of course, but he's never actually said my smile is beautiful. Mainly because he knew how much my smile bugged me. So it was such a, validation to know that my smile is beautiful. Like, it's a great compliment. So, my rubber bands haven't been bugging me as much. I think, what's today, Thursday? So a couple days ago, I have lessons every Tuesday, and so playing my flute has been kind of challenging, and a couple days ago, I was actually able to play almost normally. Granted, my stamina is, halted. I'll be able to play normally for a little bit, and then after a while, my lips get tired from always going like that. Because every time I go like this, to put my mouth in the right position, all of my braces scrape against my lips, on both top and bottom. So after a while, my lips just get so sore and tired because it's exhausting. I don't know if any of you are flute players out there, but it takes a lot of mouth muscles and a lot of control over your. This is our embouchure. This is our embouchure, our mouth. So my lips are getting tired faster, which means my stamina is kind of slow, and it's frustrating. It's like, okay, as soon as these braces come off, it's like riding a bike. I'll be able to play like normal. That's the hope anyway. So yeah, so that's my update for this week. And if you like these updates, give it a thumbs up. I do mostly embroidery on my channel, but I really want to branch out and do other things, and I have been getting such good feedback for my teeth. I actually got an email like last week about some teeth whitening company. They want me to be a part of their group. I'm like, I'm not quite ready to do teeth whitening yet. I haven't used any teeth whitening products at all because I don't want these little tiny squares. Because when you take, if I use whitening now and then I get my braces off, you'll have these little tiny squares on your teeth because of where the braces were. I don't want that. So I've been literally like avoiding all kind of whitening products. I will save all those wonderful whitening products until after I'm done with my treatment, and that way I can actually go and actually like try some whitening products. So if you want to reach out to me to do whitening stuff, wait until my braces are off because I won't use any. So just throwing that out there. But yeah, it's been an interesting ride. I cannot believe it's been 7 months already. It really doesn't seem like 7 months, but I'm just so busy. Like even right now, I came into the bedroom to vlog because it's nighttime and my kids are in bed. And anyway, so I was setting up my stuff. I'm like, oh, I gotta do vlogging. I gotta do my braces update because I was about to do my Etsy orders. So right after this, I'm gonna put my Etsy orders together. I've got awesome Etsy store. You want to check it out in the description box below. It's called THEGOODLIFEESHOP. I do patches and I make my Bucilla kit tutorials, but I also make Bucilla kits for my shop. I also do custom order patches and other things too. So far people are loving it, and I'm loving getting custom orders. I don't do a lot of them because depending on the order, there's just some things I can't do. Like I had an order come in and I just couldn't do it. Like I tried everything. It was just the design just wasn't meant to be multi-hooped. So that was the problem. I was trying to multi-hoop a design that was just too intricate. So I gave up. I was like, okay, I tried really hard. Here's your refund. Sorry about that. I'll just stick to my 5x7 hoops and not worry about multi-hooping for a while because multi-hooping is very tricky. I use Hatch Embroidery. This is not sponsored, by the way. I use Hatch Embroidery for my software and embroidery designing and everything. So I'm still learning the ropes on how to do multi-hooping with my Brother machine. I am learning that the simpler the design, the easier it is to multi-hoop. So I might just stick with like names or sayings that are very thin lines that could easily be broken up for multi-hooping. So that's the plan. Anyway, so I was watching videos on, different ways to multi-hoop, and I tried everything. Oh well, it just didn't work out. Anyway, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And I really appreciate all my subscribers and my viewers. And I'll see you guys in my next video.